Hi, it's Dave again. Today I chose to go to the gym and I did a cardio workout. I actually tried to step it up and do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for my interval training. I found that too hard to maintain to keep up for an entire 30 minutes, so I went back to what the program suggested, had 30 seconds on, 60 seconds off to do that interval. That was much easier to do. So for the first 10 minutes I actually did 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I found myself too worn out and I couldn't push any longer. I just said, God damn, I want to give up this program basically. But then I realised it wasn't the program, it was me. I was trying to go too hard. So I went back and actually did the 30 seconds on, 60 seconds off, and I found that easier to maintain. I did that for the next 20 minutes. I found that I was burning a lot of fat, and I was really getting something out of it. I did it on an exercise bike, which can be a bit of a challenge as your bum gets a little bit sore sitting in the saddle. So I don't know how the guys in the Tour de France do it, but at the same time I find it more rewarding than just running around a park and constantly doing it. So it's just much of a muchness as to what you prefer when you do that one. But that was day two. In terms of I said day two. For the food on this day, I found it really hard to keep my calorie intake down. It was really difficult for someone like me to get about 1900 calories. I do love food and I do love eating, and often I eat the wrong things, but I'm starting to get better. I noticed that my carbohydrate intake was lower than it's ever been before, which was a big success for me. So I've started to not cook with carbohydrates at night time, which makes it a lot easier to keep that down. Also with saturated fat, just made a few changes in terms of cheeses and stuff like that, going for the lighter option rather than actually the full dairy option, which makes a change to saturated fat intake. The rest of the food wasn't too bad. I was pretty much where I wanted to be with it, and I found that when I do go for a snack now, rather than going for something like a pack of chips, I will actually go for a protein shake with an apple, and that will fill me up and take me through to my next meal. Whereas before I would have, say, a few chips, have a muesli bar and still feel hungry after that, and I would need to eat more and more as the night progressed. But this fills me up more, and it's taking me in the right direction to where I want to be at the end of this week. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Till then, stay healthy.